Hi, I'm Lara Croft and I'm here to talk to you all about my first game, Tomb Raider 1. It is I, Elsie Croft. God damn, it's so red in the fucking side. I had an idea today. I really wanted to do some more Lara stuff. I've wanted to do more Lara stuff for a while. So I was like, I really want to do more Lara Croft stuff. I really don't know. And it just came to me to just talk about all of the levels because I've not done that before. I've talked about the game, but I haven't really talked about the levels as such. I mean, I would have covered them, but this is specifically talking about the levels. I think it could be quite interesting. If not, I'll just scrap it. Let's get started, shall we? So the first level, we start off, obviously, let's start off being led to the first level by Peter Andre. It's not a lie, he looks like Peter Andre.
I stop and stare at you, I try to concentrate, my mind wants to.
So you're led here in the snow. You can see Lara is a bit cold in this scene. I see you. It's a nip-tastic situation. Nips ahoy. It's weird. Lara seems to get colder the more clothing she seems to put on herself because she's got more clothing on here and then she strips it off and no nips ahoy at all. I don't know whether it's just my eyes, but this is always a thing that's caught my attention. Anyway, so you enter the caves. This is the first level. So yes, go forward, avoid a couple of darts. It's like throwing you in at the deep end, isn't it? Steady on. I'm brand new to this game. Do you mind with your traps? Can they just chill a little bit out? Because this is too dangerous. And you can climb up. And a couple of flappy bats like to greet you. 3 bats like to say, there's a little hole to drop down. Oh, there's a lever to pull. Oh, what's this? This is fun. First activation lever. I'm activating a switch for the first time. Isn't this exciting? So yes, there's a nice gate to the right, which I think you can cheat your way through. But what is the point in this? It cuts off all of the level. Isn't the point of the game to play it? Why do you want to cut off all of the level? I remember trolling my brother saying a big monster comes out. He was stood there at it looking at it and like, careful, a big monster comes out. He fell for it and like, no, I'm joking. And you climb up, go through, and you see the wolves for the first time. Other than in the cutscene where you shot them dead. Bloody bastards shouldn't come running out of the fucking tomb. Rah! Loudest friggin'. It's such a startling sound, isn't it? You don't expect the wolves to go. Yeah, so 2 wolves down here doing wolfy things, sleeping mostly. You can leave them, but if you want to go down and get the medipack, I don't advise it because they'll jump at you as soon as the door opens. So, because there's also a bear down a pit in the next section, a grizzly bear who just goes roar. And when you shoot him enough times, he gets a stomachache and then just keels over. They're kind of throwing all the kind of dangerous enemies into it quite early on, I think, like all the wolves. The bats are the worst. They're so fucking deadly. So you go across the pit and there's a save crystal. It's up to you if you want to use it. You can be a rebel and just not bother saving it, or you can save it just in case a bat flaps you in the head and you die. Mini pack to the left, that's a room ahead of you. The music here, it just likes to go on way too long. But God, does it add a sense of dread. What is going on in this room you enter and what the fuck? Yeah, so this is what the third and final secret of this level is, and it cuts the music off. If you can't be bothered with its shit, just go through here and it's like oh, okay. Oh, fuck off then. Can you shut the fuck up? You're too fucking dramatic. So yeah, you pull a switch, it's on a time limit, it's such a short time. God, pull the switch, where's it open? Just open the door there. Oh Jesus Christ, I'll do a couple of jumps, I'll do some climbing. You have so much time. Holy shit, do you have time? It's about the same amount of time as that song takes to end. So go up some stairs, some more lovely arrows and it's such a weird sound. I don't think I can vocalise it even if I tried. If I was the guy from Police Academy, I don't think I could vocalise this sound. The wolf just comes out of the fucking doorway. Hello! Is it time for walkies? No, it's time for death. You must die now. So you activate the switch slide, Jen, you can go through the door, and that's the end of the level. Isn't it tremendous? So we're moving on to City of Valkabamba. So this is the second level. Yeah, there's 5 wolves or so in the starting area here. It's so spicy and exciting, isn't it? God, they're coming from all directions. But just when you think you've killed them all, turn around and another one's jumping at your face. So yeah, I like this level. This is one of my favourites. So there's things to pick up on here. The amount of times I've got to the end gate, I'm like, shit, I haven't picked up the thing. So there's a secret here that can be a little bit spicy if you want it to be. If you leave all the enemies running around, activate everything you can at the time. All the bats, the one bear that's there, all the wolves, and then you swim into the tunnel and then go to the right, then pull the switch and there's a little trapdoor there, and go up and there's a secret. Now if you pull a switch in here, it opens a door into the main area. Now if there's all these enemies running around, I've never done this before. I've done it with like the bear activated and a couple of wolves, I think, but I've not done it with all the enemies, the bats and fucking everything. Pull that switch and just pray to God you can get back into the water, alright? Because I've tried it with the wolves and the bear and they just knock you around all over the place. Hello, I'm coming in now. I'm going to fucking nuzzle you in the crotch and bite your knees. And the bear's like, yes, have you got any honey in your pockets? Let me check with my nose and my mouth. Let me just check. You're getting bashed all around all over the place by all these. You're going, ooh, oh, oh, and Lara Costa. I don't even know what sound she makes. It's like a, no, I can't do it. Oof. It's like a sound. I don't know. She's getting oofed around all over the place. It's so fun and exciting, isn't it? God damn. And there's some lovely skull wallpaper, which I totally want in my bathroom. Then you can pick up some stuff and you can leave into the next area. There's more wolves, a couple of tunnels with some lovely face architecture on it. It's beautiful. I love it. You can go up. This is where the Tomb Raider theme plays. And unless you walk up every single stair, walk to the switches when you get to the top, walk, otherwise you have to abruptly cut off the song. Shh, trying to do Lara stuff, I don't need your theme playing. Yeah, swinging axes in this one, god damn it, what's this so fucking dangerous? It's such a dangerous game with all the poisoned arrows and the doors that take 10 hours to close. Oh god damn it. So get to the end, I've talked about this. I will repeat a lot of things because I've talked about Tomb Raider a lot, but I can never talk about it enough, which is why I'm doing this today. But yes, there's a lovely switch at the end with a gate. You see a bear running around. The bears was so terrifying when I was 10 years old. It was a scary fucking game when I was 10. So those bears running around and you think that it's going to open the door. So I stood at the switch just preparing myself for this bear to come whizzing through like a bat out of hell and nuzzle you into the axes probably. I was just completely shocked when I pulled it, the trapdoor opened and she dropped into the water. But yeah, it's a total fucking red herring. This doesn't happen. It drops you into a pool of water with some lovely, again, facial architecture on the wall. They just look like they're having the worst time. Then moving on to the if you've got the thing. If you ain't got the thing, I have to go back. Fun. Yeah, third level is Lost Valley. Doesn't it get exciting now? Holy shit. Waterfall, current. Don't fall in the fucking river, because it's a stressing fucking situation if I have to climb up again, do it again. I like the fact the sky is dark. They added a sky anniversary because they could do it, but it just did not feel the same. There's something about the dark sky, like non-existent sky. You feel like you're in some kind of void or like a plane in between worlds. Like it feels like it is a lost valley, not like a helicopter could fucking go over. Look! Dinosaurs to your right, you will see the we thought was extinct T-Rex, but there's one there. Oh dear, calm down, don't just form an orderly queue. I'm sure you ain't going anywhere. T-Rex in here, still fucking impressive, isn't he? When he comes around the corner, no matter how many times I've played it, how many times I've seen it, the music. This is actually fitting here because God, is it such a perilous a song full of peril. And it's a nice long situation, so you really get to appreciate the music here. Yeah, it comes around the corner all smiling. My human teeth. I got human teeth. Yeah, so there's raptors here. Most of the time just stand on the spot talking about how bad their life is or what TV programs they're watching at the minute. What are you watching on Netflix? I'm watching Rah! Rah! And then you shoot them dead by the time they finish telling you. That'd be a good band name, wouldn't it? Raptor full of lead. If I start a band, that's what we're going to be called. Raptor full of lead. Why? But this is what I've decided to call us. Even though I didn't know we were going to be a band, but even though I didn't know we were going to be a band, this was the name I planned. I had it planned. There's 5. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Secrets in this level. I think it's the level with the most. Could be wrong. You can choose to leave the T-Rex alone, just run around like a headless chicken in a panic. It's so frightening when a T-Rex is running after you and you're trying to get on the roof of the temple to get the secret. It's just so panic inducing. It's a kind of stress that I don't need, but sometimes I'm like, yes, I want to do that today. Moving on to Tomb of Qualopec. This is where the first boulder comes into it. No fucking thanks. I hate boulders. There's puzzles in this one. 3 doors. The one on the left is the fucking hardest. The one straight ahead of you is the one full of peril and you're gonna fucking hate it. And the one on the right is just a little bit confusing. I remember not knowing what to do here because I couldn't see the block. Now it stands out so much, but at the time I couldn't identify that there was a different surface there. The one on the left is quite simple when you know what you're doing. Straight ahead, fake lever, absolutely caught me out the first time. Again, I couldn't see things. You can just tell it's a fake lever. It's too short. For instance, crumbly platform, drops you down. 3 wolves, I think, here. And from all directions, here, left and right. God, so many directions. Fucking hell. Spike pits here, which I always fell on. The one where you've got to jump over from the puzzle room. This was one I always bumped my face. And I don't know why, because now I do it perfectly every time. I don't know what the fuck I did wrong when I first played it. But yeah, this was a spike pit I was never 100% sure I would make over. And yeah. Such fucking shocking, isn't it? More arrows coming in. Fucking arrows, they love their fucking arrows. What should we put in here? Let's put some arrows in. That's where the secret is, behind the statue, that you have to run across the collapsing platforms, pick up a secret. There's one right below it where you have to be right against the wall to drop down. Every time I drop, I think I'm going to get impaled today. For some reason, the game is going to go, this spike's a little bit more to the left than it used to be. You're going to get impaled. I just cannot drop to this secret without a little bit of doubt. I used to think you had to walk through like a puzzle through the spikes when I was younger. I literally spent ages getting out of this secret, looking down at the spikes and sidestepping, moving forward through the gaps of the spikes, because I thought when you touch them you die. It's so ridiculous, isn't it? So here you see Qualopec sat on his throne with 2 mummies. It's the first time you see mummies very early on. They don't do anything. One looks at you around the room as you walk, and one falls over because they can't stand the drama. And you pick up the skill, and then you leave back into the previous level. And Larson is now here, who was the scariest motherfucker for me. Well, I didn't even know what a Larson was. I was playing with the strategy guide. It just said, Larson will attack you here. And I thought, what is a fucking Larson? I don't want to know what a Larson is. And then you can move on to Greece. Is it Greece? Greece, yeah, that's right. It didn't sound right for a minute. I got that wrong. St. Francis Folly. This is where the secrets take a new spike in the difficulty. So monkeys here. First time you see the monkeys. Ooh. So I was lied to when I was at school. Somebody told me, my ex told me, that's why he's my ex. I just stand for his lying shit. You fucking lied to me. That the monkeys crush your head in an animation when they kill you. They crush your head. I was like, I got to see this, being interested in gore. And it was a fucking lie. Lions as well. Lions straight away come running around the corner. What the fuck is that? It's a lion. It's coming out really slowly. I love how slow they run. It's so cute, isn't it? Hello, do you have a treat for us? Yes, my guns. Push a block, pull it on something, push it on something, activate some switches. Pull the switch. Yep, pull the switch, you see the door open, and then you go out and yeah, it's just like this new fucking asshole of an enemy just comes out in his shiny fucking coat. What the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? So yeah, you go up and slide down, maybe get the secret. I really cannot do it most of the time. Drop in the water with a crocodile. hate the crocodiles when they're in the water with me. It's just not fun times. Fucking crocodile. Sometimes it'll snap at you because you've got to swim against the current here. I think you've got to swim against the current, so it's got a chance to fucking swim up and sneak up on you like a fucking snake. It's scaly, and then fucking bite you in all of your fucking torso, in your head and fucking everything. All of you, basically, all of you fucking gets bitten by this fucking crocodile. Secret in the ceiling here. If you don't get it before you drain the water and drop down, you fucked it up and you can't get it anyway. And yeah, you go into the folly. This is so impressive, isn't it? Even now. So there's many doors. Neptune. Democles at the bottom. Thor. Atlas. Atlas is the scariest one for me just because there's a boulder in it. You have to pull the switches down the folly. They're all dotted around. It's not fucking easy. You can't just be next to each other. No, one at the top, one there, one at the right. One sort of tucked away in an alleyway somewhere, just guarded by ninjas. They had someone hanging at the side. You're like, I can see you, but I don't know how to activate you. I think there's a couple of bats I still don't know how to activate. They just hang there forever. So the Neptune is just get in the water, you get sucked down to the water, activate a switch, pick up a key, and leave. If you know what you're doing, it's simple as piss. If you don't know what you're doing, you will drown or you have to use all of your medi packs. Atlas is a gorilla in it. Hello, I'm a gorilla. So, Atlas, yeah, I don't like it. You have to reverse up a ledge to activate a boulder. I just hate listening for it. Jump up, nothing yet. Jump up, nothing yet. Jump up, nothing yet. Sometimes I'm like, jump up, nothing. Well, yes, it's coming. It takes me a while to fucking even hear it. I just have to get over and flip and fucking hang so it don't fucking roll over you. So fucking, yeah, I'm so fucking scared. Thor. I still don't know how to do this without getting struck by lightning. I looked at a guide once and I was like, right, I'll remember how to do that. Do I remember how to do it? Absolutely not. I'm like, no, it's on the right. He's a single jump, a running jump. I can't fucking remember. I get struck by lightning every single time. I've done it this way since the start anyway. I don't know where to stand because I don't know how you know. So I always just go, take damage, heal, job fucking done. Fuck all these floor tiles. You have to stand on certain ones. No, fuck off. I'm just gonna run and heal. Democles, Democles, Democalales, les. I never know how to pronounce this frigging level. The swords on the ceiling. Fuck. Swords on the ceiling. They don't do anything till you pick up the key. If you're sneaky and look in the background, you can see the shadows start going around. I fucking see you moving. I know it's time that you're going to try and impale me. Yeah, so they gravitate towards Lara. And that's it. Democles, just leave. Don't get impaled. Don't get impaled anyway. She just loses a bit of health and goes, ugh. And then when you got all the keys, you can just get to the bottom of the folly and open all the doors. It's got a boulder sound effect for opening the doors. Why the fuck? So the next level is, Colosseum. Really could not think of it then. The Colosseum, the square Colosseum. How do I feel about the Colosseum? I think it's quite a fun level, actually. Pierre's here, coming out of the distance. Just his shiny fucking coat appearing out of the darkness. I fucking see you. Couple of crocodiles down a pit. Where is this snuffly sound coming from? Down a fucking pit, two of them. They like to hide under the ledge as well. If you want to just shoot them. No, they like to hide. Here I am, hiding. You can't get me unless you come down or go over and your shadow lures me out. Oh, shadow. Shutting out the shadow lures them out. So this is the Colosseum. Sounds nothing like it when I sing in my head. I know how that tune goes. As soon as I open my mouth, nope, it's nothing like it. One of my favourite songs in the game. It's just so beautiful, isn't it? And it does actually suit Pierre's jacket coming out of the darkness. See a little slidey down slope adventure. And then there's two fucking lions at the bottom. This is the first time I sort of start getting my big guns out. So shotgun those bastards, pull the switch, see if you can see the lion. Are we going to see the lion today? Hiding at the side. I'm waiting in the darkness and the shadows. Pull the switch, coming out, and you, wow, more lions, fucking monkeys, they're all fucking active now. You have to swim me through. Swim me, I like to swim. And then you see a crocodile coming towards you. Oh, well, fuck. This has ruined my fucking swimming session. And then you move on to one of my least favourite levels, Palace Midas. Yeah, didn't think that was right, but yeah, it is. Palace Midas. The reason I don't like this one is it's so time consuming. I would like it more if I knew the codes for the doors. I've been playing this game since I was 10. Do I remember the codes for the doors? No. So I have to fucking go look at the doors every time. This is where it's time to, you need to look at the doors. Up, up, down, 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 left, left, right, da, boss sneak. Yes, that's it. I totally remember that. What's on the next door? Left, left. Down, down, sugar-dee boost, press square, R2, L2, L2, circle, circle, select. God damn, that one's so complicated, I don't know if I can remember it. The freaking flame room, I just cannot do it. I don't know where you jump from. There's a line on the floor. Do you jump from the line? Do you run from the line and jump? Does the line just indicate where it turns the flames off? I just don't know. I have to draw a big question mark over this puzzle. If you hang where you're not supposed to hang, you might as well hang up your fucking backpack now. Put your boots to the side. Just give up Tomb Raiding because you fucking suck at it and you fucked it all up. And you have to go swim with the rats, which I leave alive. Little swimmy rats. I'm swimming around. I'm just swimming. But God, are the rats so incredibly big in this. One time one went invisible. She was taking damage. Something was hitting her, but there was nothing there. Okay, it's 10 bars to gold. You can leave this fucking lower spike pit situation where you've got to jump over the spikes. A monkey in the room, just hiding to the side. Just hiding at the side like a little fucking ninja monkey. If you won't see me, I'm fucking hiding. Yeah, flame room, aqueduct, spike pit. Yeah, that's it. And then there's one more door to leave. Yeah, just turning the bars into gold. I just think it's kind of boring. There's parts in this level I find just a bit of a drag. But overall, there are some parts in this I really like. So it's a mixture level for me. Keep going up, enter a new code. It's just boring to me. Even though you can shortcut it, we're opening the door. It still takes ages. Yeah, you slide down the slope into the cistern. My personal favourite level, just because water and a fun glitch with Pierre where he runs around under the water. This one's actually quite complicated. Unless you know what to do, it can really set you back. There's crocodiles to shoot in the water, so make sure they're dead before you go into the water, because it's just something from my nightmares if they're in the water with me. And then drop down to the next level, which is Tomb of Tehoken. Did I say that? I know, I said Tomb of Qualapec, Tomb of Tehoken, which sounds so much nicer in German. I have a German copy. Tehoken. With me, it's Tehoken. Just what's something they share in a fucking fighting game. Just shooting fucking blue balls from your hands as you shout. Tehoken. Tomb of Tehoken was completely cut for an anniversary because it is a bit of a pointless level. This is where the rat disappeared. After you've gone up, you've gone down the current tunnel situation, you climb up and there's a rat there. One time it wasn't, but it was, because I climbed up and I started taking damage straight away and I was just like wondering what the fuck was going on because there was nothing there. It's a bit of a pointless level. They just kept the centaur fires, which was not as good in sorry, I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I like the fact that the centaur does not go off until you open the door. Finding the switch, the room with the switch. I'm getting quite used to finding it now, but I often cannot find it where it is. It's somewhere in the rock. I just don't know where it is. Yep, pull the switch and get fail. What the fuck is this bright red fucking abomination? Firing strawberries at me. Side flip, 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 side. Damn, she's fucking side flipping my strawberries all the fucking time. And then he falls over and fucking explodes. They're fun, aren't they? They're terrifying in the slightest.
A little late for the prize giving, no? Still, it is the taking part which counts.
Shut the fuck up, Pierre. Just fucking die. I read the script. I have to die today. You have to come out and say a little late for the press giving. Pierre must die after saying a little late for the press giving. No? Still, it is the taking part which counts. So now we move on to Egypt. I think it's just called Egypt. What is it called? City of Carmoon? Yeah, City of Carmoon. I think it's just called Egypt. No, it's called City of Carmoon. So this is the first Egypt level. I actually kind of get a little bit bored now in the game. I don't know what it is about the first Egypt level, but it kind of makes me a little bit bored. When I see it, I'm like, oh yes, I have to do the Egypt level. Your first mummy encounter. The mummies are so frightening, aren't they? Anniversary just did not do them justice. Anniversaries mummies were the mummies that you have at home when you ask your mum if you can go mummies. Mum, can we get some mummies? We have mummies at home. The mummies at home, just not the same, isn't it? They're just not as shrieky and shrilly and frighteningly horse-like in their animations, groaning like they need a fucking headache tablet all of the time, and just to go back to bed for 10 fucking years. No, they were just really weird in Anniversary, not frightening in the slightest, just really shit in comparison. The mummies in this are so fucking frightening. I just cannot handle it. So yeah, it do a load of pull in blocks, push in blocks, pull some block here and pull it, and you can use the block, get up the ledge. Then there's a panther, which you've seen before. It's a black lion, basically. And go down, and then he comes out, slinking around from the corner. And you're just like, what the actual fuck is that? What is that? They're really slow, aren't they, until you show them, and then they're like a screaming fucking menace, just running around screaming at you. It's so freaky. And they stand up straight and they're like 20 foot tall. Just heads go around. So fucking scary. No fucking thank you. So shoot it and it turns into a completely different being. Somebody grazed my bandages. It's both hilarious and frightening at the same time. If you're up high, God, is it so funny. Look at him go. It's so fucking fast. But if he's on the floor with you, it's not funny at all. Just fucking shooting and a panic as it approaches you like a screaming fucking animal. I read in the strategy guide at the end of this level that one comes down the corridor. My mum's like, when you go down this corridor, a mummy will attack you at the end. And the mummy will attack at the end. Do you know how frightening the mummies are? Have you seen them? I know you have because you've been playing with me, but fucking do you remember what they were like? I stood there for a good solid 10 to 15 minutes, just trying to get the courage to go down this corridor. So I went down and shot it. I can't remember what my reaction was. I imagine I was like a screeching fucking go, as I'm shooting it. Oh god, it's so frightening. Fucking hell. Anyway, that's at the end. Spoilers. Yeah, so it's an area here with a fucking boulder at the top. Fucking boulder comes down. You don't fucking know about it. Just runs you over. What's up this slope? Whoa! That answers that question. There's an area with crocodile sleeping just there down the bottom. I'm a crocodile. I'm really tired. It's really hard being a crocodile. Doing crocodile things, it's really, really exhausting. You see my brother in that room? If you activate the boulder and don't die, you can go there, you can have a look at him just floating in the water, having a spa day, just floating in the water. You can go down, pick up some stuff, secret behind the cat statue, get some stuff, go into the water, pull a switch. Fuck crocodile. Now there's a crocodile. That crocodile's having a spa day. It's now activated. Yeah, he's now activated and he's now trying to fucking find you. I'm coming to eat you. I swim out from the side and coming. You see me coming, I'm coming. Fucking coming. Yeah, so get out of the water and fucking shoot that bastard before he gets you, because fuck off. So you climb up, push blocks, and get up, and you fucking pull a switch. It's the worst sound effect ever. When you pull this switch, I absolutely hate the sound file. It's just fucking awful. It's like somebody dragging a metal table over a metal floor. It's really awful. It's so fucking awful. What the fuck has that even done other than put me on edge? There's a block up there. Oh, just fucking push that out of the way. What's in this room? I hate this mummy here. You climb up. You pull a switch. You drop the trapped on front of the cat. It's a cat. Meow. Cat statue. Yeah. And you can go down. And this dark room is so dark. Oh, fuck, it's so dark. You can see panthers walking around there. And I think they make themselves known. There's a panther in this dark room somewhere. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Goes behind the pillar occasionally. It's like Shelley Duvall when she goes behind the tree. You don't know what's going to happen when she comes out. If you've not seen the Shelley Duvall videos, it's something you need to see. It's something you need to see. Then you drop down, and I think the door's open. Fucking, I think about 4 panthers come out, right? 4. I think there's 2 in each door. Or it might just be 2, but it seems more than it is. Still, those fucking assholes climb up. That's where the fucking mummy is. Down that corridor. Fucking down there. As soon as you go down, comes out like a screechy, squawking fucking asshole. I'm a fucking mummy. Look at the bandages. Can you not see? This is my domain. You just have to get out, drain some fucking sand. Put some switches, drain the sand. Just show a door. You go through there and leave. You can leave that fucking level. So, next level. Obelisk of Carmoon. This has a big fucking pillar in the middle. This is the highlight of the level. A pillar with some fucking things around the outside. There's a room with loads of blocks. Some are good, some are bad, some have things in them if you really want to collect them. But it's actually just the one on the left you want, where it has a pool of water with a crocodile in it. Just gonna draw a veil over how frightening that is. You have to progress up the top, pick up the suggestible switches and shit, activate the little bridges, and then pick up the stuff. There's a fun mummy room, actually. I like it, even though it's got mummies in it. It's just drop on the floor, and you climb back up. I know you can. Yeah, so there's some like some fake rooms here. You drop in, and it's a fucking booby trap, and a fucking mummy comes out. Just fucking awful. So avoid those like the plague if you want a pleasant night's sleep. Collect the things, swim down, swim through the cages, open the door. The surface, there's a fucking mummy right there, and you know you've got to climb up. The thing with it is, they know as soon as your fingers touch the floor, they know you're there. You're pulling up out of the water and it's attacking you, basically. And you can see a ledge up there. There's a ledge. When I get up there, it can't get me. Getting to the ledge, however, is the challenge. Let's see if you can make it before I pummel you to death with my fucking shrieky arms. It's so fucking awful. I always trying to get up. It's animated. She's doing the crouch, ready to jump up, and it's just knocking me around. I'm going all over the fucking place. Like I'm on a fucking ice rink. Sometimes I do it, and then it just goes back to, where did you go? A screechy fucking asshole. I've not done anything to just climb out of the water. That's the only thing I've done to offend it. My fingertips have touched the side and it's not liked that shit. It's just gone fucking crazy on me. And as soon as I'm up on the ledge, it's like, I think I was doing something. Fuck, I mean, what? And you go into the next room, there's another mummy, but it's walking around down the bottom, so you can just gun him to death. He just squawks around the room and explodes in 100 pieces. And then you can leave and put all the little things in the thing around the pillar. And then you can leave into Sanctuary of the Scion. So I love this level. This is a great level, but oh my goodness, does it have some frightening enemies in it? And new enemies as well. Fucking new and exciting fucking variety of enemy in this one. They now got naked. I'm just going to take all of my bandages off and become a free spirit and a nudist. So yeah, they come down the stairs, fucking fleshy red things out of the darkness. What the fuck is that red thing? And he realizes it's just the mummy, but he's naked, so he's fucking hell. Now they fucking really fucking fire explosive shit. There's like little ones, ping, 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 and then there's a big strawberries which just fucking explode. 2 of them on the stairs. Fun times. Fucking fun times. Just, yes. This is how I wanted to start my day. This level is just starting off excellent. I love it. There's so much drama. You climb up the big studio. Oh, what's this? Big studio. You realize it's the back of a sphinx, isn't it cool? It's such a big sphinx. It's really high. You've got to get on its head. And these little doodad. It's where you have to put one of the anchors. So doors here. One has a key. You have to get a key in the water. Open it up. Oh well, fucking hell. Fucking centaur in the room. Get the anchors from here. Open up the door. My favourite part in the game. You look down. Water. It's dark. Why is it so black? You drop in. It's so frightening. Even thinking about it now, it kind of takes my breath away a bit. Drop it into that pitch black water, which is really deep, which is why it's black. And massive statues just come out of the darkness. It's so frightening, but it's just my favourite part in the game, I think, because it's so frightening and impactful. If they put a crocodile in here, I couldn't have fucking handled this bit. It would have been too much fear. So drain the water here, gear up, and the current sweeps you up. And then you go out and you just see a fucking flying demon appear. because you've had to deal with these by getting switches to get on the anchors. Just comes out of nowhere. You're like, what is that? This red thing in the sky just comes out of the darkness. What is that? It's a flying motherfucking bastard that just wants to take your soul. You've had to deal with these outside, but now you have to deal with one inside. It just appears. Hello, I'm here. I'm spawned in. I'm going to fly around the room a little bit. You're getting quiet. It's getting quiet. I think it's quite far away. Go down. It's in the distance, flying around, having a lovely time. I spawned in. What a glorious time this is. I'm so happy to have spawned in. Oh, somebody's entered my area. I go check and see what it is and just shoot it before it gets to you. Shooting them before they land on the ledge with you and then explode in 100 pieces and just knock you off in general with their aggressive animation. I'm going to land here and knock you off with my big wings. Yeah, so you leave, go up and up. It's a fucking slope that doesn't seem to fucking end. You're there for a week, just still going up the slope. Up slope, up slope, up slope, up slope, up slope, up slope, up slope. How many slopes would you like to put in this area? Fucking yes. All of the slopes. Slopes for days. And then you get to the top. You can actually go back into the corridor. I never thought about doing this. I watched somebody playing it. If you back up the corridor, the centaurs can't get you, and the alien things just come in, but they come in like one at a time or something, so it just makes it a little bit less chaotic. But I like the idea of going into the room and just trying to flip around and survive while all this fucking shit's going on. Squatty fucking aliens are going, the centaurs are clopping around, fucking shooting at you. It's really chaotic and fun. And to back into the corridor takes away this fun. Shoot those fuckers, then you can put your thing in. You literally just got it and you're like, I just got to put it in next door. Go down, I still got a pain in my brain from you. Larson says something here. You have to shoot Larson. Larson's here. Leave the level. There's Natla's Mines. One of the most snortastic levels in the game. If you use the codes, no. Get your gun straight away. Shoot Cowboy Face. Just get on with it. Don't worry about fucking going around, fucking collecting fuses, fucking bringing drills out, fucking putting boxes, fucking bringing the boat in a different direction, getting out of the boulders, fucking hit the boulders, goddamn. So there's a lot of shit to do here to get your pistols back, because they've stolen them, put them in the fucking hut. What a bunch of shit, honestly. But if you just use the codes, I'm just going to cheat. L1, L2, L2, L1, L1, R1, square, square, circle, L1, L1, R2, 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 L2, R2, L2, L1, R1, left, 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 right, 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 square. Yeah, got me guns. Fucking excellent, go shoot Cowboy Face, because Cowboy Face is so fucking frightening. So frightening, I don't know how to speak. And the bloody skater kid, just the sound of his skateboard is so frightening. It's similar to the bloody Flying Warriors from the second game, which just fucking no. So Cowboy Face, go pick up the fuse. You see him around the corner. It's another situation where you see him out the corner. I'm hiding. I ain't been triggered yet, just fucking stand there and wait. Pick up the fuse, fucking go back. But if you've got guns, just fucking go in. Just ignore the fucking fuse, it's irrelevant now. I don't give a shit about your fuses. Yeehaw! Cowboy! I can't remember what he even says. I don't remember what he says at all. And say, yeehaw! I'ma ride my horsey! Use my spurs to keep my horsey. I think he probably says something like that. Where have all the cowboys gone? Jump over to Lara, blow up some shit, have to go all the way to pull the switch to blow up TNT, to blow all down, and then that bastard's fucking skater boy. He's a skater boy, see you later boy. He was good enough for making scary sounds when it comes down. He's a skater boy, just don't listen to the sound his skateboard makes, cause it's really fucking scary. It's so fucking frightening. Yeah, shoot that fucking little shithead. You progress on, you have to go up a fair pyramid. It's so beige. You can tell Natla is old. Everything is fucking beige in her pyramid. Beige, 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 beige. Do you load of shit in the beige pyramid from hell? Go through. Say cheese. I don't know why he says say cheese, but God, is it so weird, and I'm totally here for it.
Say cheese.
And you shoot him, get your shotgun back, do some shit and leave, and you're in Atlantis. So, to the second last level in the game, Atlantis. Great level, really long. They ballsed it up in the remake, didn't they? I know I keep talking about the remake and stuff, but God, was it shit. I like the fact the main room is the focus. Go do shit and you always come back to the main room, but you're a bit higher. It's so cool. So you go in, it's dark, it sort of flashes, it's pitch black, and then the light flashes and then it comes on, and then you realise there's some peas on this room. Look at these peas. Gigantic peas attached to the wall. That's normal. These peas like to explode when you go near them. You can tell they're going to explode when they do this. Some of them don't though. You can hear and that's when you know it's going to hatch. If she's going be prepared, because this is going to hatch. And a screechy motherfucker is going to come out. Is it going to be a running one or a flying one? That's a surprise. You just don't know. So I take a couple of those pea residents out. Flap, 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 and shoot that fucking asshole. Do a couple of these, and you go into the main room I was talking about with the Lara in the bottom. You go off, slamming doors, ching dong dong. It doesn't sound anything like that. Ching chong, ching chong. Oh God, I hate them. They're so difficult to get past. It was this moment I realised how to jump properly. Because I did the tutorial, but I didn't understand what she was fucking saying to me most of the time. Because I was 10. I just wanted to go on adventures. I didn't really give a shit about learning the game.
Walk to the edge with the white line until I stop. Then let go of walk and tap backwards to give me a run up. Press forward and almost immediately press and hold the jump button. I won't actually jump until the last minute.
I didn't take it in. What is that, Lara? Looks so cool. Can we go and shoot some things? I don't really remember too much about the level as we go on, but there's lots of cocoons and aliens. Platforms you have to know where to stand, otherwise you slide down. Is it the fleshy part? Or is it the muscly part? I can't remember which one makes you slide. There's an area where you've got to get to a secret at the end if you want to, or you just got to fucking run. 2 or 3 of those aliens just fucking going crazy. You've got to run to the end and get in the door before it shuts. You God fucking damn, it's that stressful. And then when you get in there, they're in there with you in this tiny little boxy room, running around with their arms in the air. Fucking awful. So fucking awful. But yeah, moving on. Yeah. You have to pull some switches while avoiding fucking centaurs and aliens and then get across into the area, and then that's the end of the level. And then it's on to the final fucking level. The final fucking level. Great Pyramid. Fucking boulders backing up the corridor, listening for boulders. So it starts off with the boss battle, which is, I always just described it as a pea that's fell down the back of the sofa and it's become a life form. This is what this looks like to me. It's a very circular thing with arms and a head. It looks like it has a bob cut. Pea torso is fucking spindly arms. Fucking awful. And then it does its death animation. It's like, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't even remember how it animates. It's like, ah. And then the door opens and you fucking progress on. You go on, you have to go up some fucking slopes backwards because there's you could just run up and roll. If you know where its activation point is, you could run up and roll over and then run. It would be less stressful than backing up and listening for it. Really not fun. I hate it. And then drop down, very fucking high thing, shoot the ski on, and then you leave. Everything's fucking shaking off you. Fucking aliens coming out. Jumping into the pool at the end is really fun. A tiny little pool of water you got to jump into. The end secret doesn't register. You get it and you don't get the chime, and it doesn't count. And then you have to fight Nadler of Atlantis, who looks exactly the same. Just got wings. Her tights aren't even laddered. She's not very hard, really. Such an anticlimactical end boss. It's so shit, really. But the climb up the pyramid to get out, it's rumbling and fucking hell, it's really cool. And then you leave and that's the end. So, hope this was entertaining. I know it had some good moments in it, but as an idea alone, I don't know how entertaining it is, but I don't think I've ever done it where I talk about all the levels. I've obviously talked about the game, so I maybe have, but I just fancied doing another chat about it. I just don't know why. It's just, why the fuck not? So it's just, she gets in a boat and drives away. That's the ending. Wow, that's pretty shit, actually. I have nothing else to add. I've talked about everything I can. Now I feel kind of poorly here where I've talked so much. Sometimes I get poorly here when I talk too much. Anyway, I hope it was alright, and yeah, I'm going to edit this together. Should be fun. And I might do part 2 of Tomb Raider 2, if you wish, or I might just do it anyway. Because if I say, would you like this? Nobody gets back to me, so I just think, I'll just do it anyway, you know? Bye guys, see you later. Don't let the mummies get ya.